Hello, my name is Ranna Trisnahutama and my number ID student is 6101421122. I'm from PJKR IC. I'm here. I will present my PowerPoint research about tennis. Before I explain about tennis, I will explain what sport is first. What is sport? Sport is an activity to train one body or physical and mental. The example is this. Exercise can be done individually or in teams. Next, court tennis. What is court tennis? Tennis is a sport that is usually played between two players or between two pairs of two players each. Each player uses a racket to hit the rubber ball. The object of the game is to play the ball in such a way that the opposing player cannot return the ball. This is the shape of a tennis court. History court tennis. Some opinion if tennis court come from Egypt, Greece, and ancient Rome. Theories that tennis come from the name of the city in Egypt, Tennis, which is located on the banks of the Nile. Will the world record will the word racket was developed from Arabic which means palm rahat. Court tennis technique. In sport court tennis have six technique and service, forehand, backhand, volley, stance, and footwork. Next, court and equipment in tennis. The object of the game is to play the ball in such a way the opposing player cannot return the ball. This is the shape of the tennis court, and this the equipment need when tennis is tennis ball, racket tennis, shoes, net, and as a picture. My favorite player in court tennis. My favorite player in court tennis is Novak Djokovic. Novak Djokovic, born to 22 May 1987, is a Serbian professional tennis player. He is currently ranked as world no. 1 by the Association of Tennis Professionals, or ATP. Djokovic has been no. 1 for a record total of 338 weeks, and has finished as ATP year and no one on joint record 6 occasions. Next, rules in court tennis. 1. A ball must land within bounds for play to continue. If a player hits the ball outside of bounds, this results in the loss of the point for them. Player or team cannot touch the net or post or cross onto the opponent side. Player or teams cannot carry the ball or catch it with the racket. Player cannot hit the ball twice. Player must wait until the ball passes the net before they can return it. A player that does not return a live ball before it bounces twice loses the point. If the ball hit or touches the player, that counts as a penalty. If the racket leaves the hand or the ball of course, a penalty is given. Any ball the bounce on the line of boundary are considered to serve most bounce first before the receiving player can return it. Scoring in tennis. Point. Small unit of measurement, point increment from log or 0, 15, 30, and 40. Game. Games. Game consists of 4 points each and is won when a player reaches 4 points with at least 2 point advance. Sets. A set consists of 6 games and is won by the player or team who reach 6 games first with least 2 point lead. Advantage set. If a game score of 6 games is reached, an advantage set rules are used. A player or team can only win a set with a 2-game lead. Match. A match is usually played as best of 3 or best of 5 set. Choose. Occur if a score of 40 games is reached. In order to win the game, a player or team must win 2 consecutive points in order to take the game. If a player wins of 1 point, they have advantage, but if they lost the next point, the score returns to choose. Tie-break game. If a game score of 6 games is reached and the break set rules are used, player must play a tie-break game in order to decide who wins the set. In a tie-break game, a player or team must reach 7 points with a 2-point advantage to win. For the serving format of a tie-break game, player 1 serves for the first point, player 2 serves for the next 2 points, player 1 serves for the next 2 points after that. Uh, that question my PowerPoint result about tennis, and thank you for your attention.